videos. These last ones. Hello, everyone. So I'm still kind of sick. I'm recovering, but I'm recording from the bed. Yay! So we're gonna talk about episode 28 and 29, I believe, from Girl Meets World, Girl Meets Commonism, and Girl Meets Bay Window. Yes, we're almost done with season 2.
Yeah.
And we have Heavenly Gal on again today. Thank you so much for joining me.
Hey, thanks. Finally got together to do this.
Yeah. Sorry, it's kind of late. It's
No,
been super busy, especially with Fuller House last weekend. I was just
yeah.
trying to watch everything and get all the reviews done. And I did talk to Sean. He is again really busy. He said he actually moved back to where his former state where he lived, and he's still getting settled with his job and where he's gonna live and all that stuff. So he definitely said he would like to come back whenever he has time, but I don't think he's caught up on the episodes. But I told him, whenever you're free, you're welcome to come back.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll start with your positives on Girl Meets Communism.
Yeah, I actually kind of want to switch it up and start with my negatives for this episode.
Oh, okay.
If that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just, I don't know. Anyways. I don't know, I just... well, to start, I didn't really like the writing. Your screen froze for a second. Sorry. Okay, you're back.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I didn't really like the writing for Riley. Like, it felt like a step backward with her progression. Like, it was kind of, they were back to writing dumb Riley, which I know, I don't think you care for that either. I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know, I didn't really, I never liked when they write her this way. So, I don't know, that was one thing. And on, that same page, I didn't really, care for Topanga this episode. On her own. With that writing, the writing of her, the class saying the Topanga thing they did, this just felt forced. It's just a cheap way to call this back. I don't know. Okay. I didn't. And yeah, I also don't like them putting Topanga on this pedestal of perfection and kind of turning her into an egotist, because I don't feel like that is Topanga. I don't. So, but yeah. Anyways. Yeah. And then I don't know, I didn't really care for the Maya's the fast talking blurb she does, kind of she's supposedly supposed to be Farkle. And I don't know, I kind of find that a little cringeworthy, but I didn't really care for that. And I didn't I think they went a little overboard on the whole communism thing.
Oh.
I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Those, definitely Riley and Maya and Topanga were kind of the weak links of this episode for me, in terms of writing. And Farkle's kind of just there, so I don't really have any true complaints about him. But anyways, and and I think I have more final thoughts, but so I don't know. I think that's actually it. I thought I had more, but I think that's it for my negatives.
What exactly didn't you like about Topanga's portrayal? Or
I don't know. I think they kind of did it in Tori and Topanga too with that episode.
Oh, okay.
Where I don't know, they just it's just this thing where it's kind of she's like above everyone else.
Oh.
I don't know if I can't explain it further, but I don't know. I find when they do this, like I said, like they turn her into an egotist, and I just think they did this better in Boy Meets World, where with the perfection thing, like it was felt more natural. This I don't know, but
like like she's like on a pedestal or something, or
yeah, like it's kind of like she's looking down on everyone else.
like you feel like they're portraying her as if she thinks she's better than everyone, or the fact that they think she's better than everyone. Like,
Oh, okay. That's a good question. Kind of, I feel like they're maybe writing her that way, and then it's maybe coming across that way a little bit in the performance because of the writing or something. I don't know.
oh, like she thinks she's above them. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, kind of like that's how. But it's I don't see that in every episode. It just happens like kind of this.
Yeah, mostly when like we get to see her lawyery side.
Yeah.
Her competitive spirit comes out, I guess.
So, do you want me to just jump in with positives, or do you want to start?
Actually, like, I don't know if I really had negatives. It's more just like, and not that I thought it was perfect. It's like nothing really bothered me that much. And like for me, the communist thing, I just thought it was funny, and but yeah, like, yeah, Riley was a kind of yeah, a little bit dumber in this episode. But I realized like I don't know if it could be because of this, but like Farkle had a turtleneck on. So,
Yeah.
you know, it was an older episode, and I hate that they, like, don't air them in order. It's kind of annoying. So maybe that could be it.
Yeah, I have a comment about that in my final thoughts. Yeah.
Well, I guess a negative probably would be that, like I said, I didn't really have a lot of time to think about it because I'm, like, sick and everything. But probably, I think a negative would probably be that, like, Riley was so, like, she thought communism, like, was a good thing. Like, it sounded good to her. Like, I mean, maybe, like, the way Corey first described it or the way she understood it, like, oh, we share everything. It sounds great.
I think,
but
honestly, I think both Farkle and Maya were on that same page, too. It might have just been more obvious with Riley.
Yeah, I guess, like, she was more, like, the leader of, like, that. I think, like, they kind of followed her lead, like, oh, yeah, it does sound good. Okay, let's all, like, do it, you know? But it was, like, kind of annoying but disappointing but funny at the same time that they thought it was, like, a good thing. So, yeah. So I don't have, like, that was probably it. I don't really have, like, a lot of, there were some other, like, moments that I thought were actually kind of funny, so those are my positives, so I'll let you go first.
Okay. I'll start with the 3 characters I really did generally like and who felt like they really felt true to their character in their execution and writing, which is Lucas, Zay, and Corey. And like with I loved how Lucas was standing by his convictions. He didn't like, which is felt very true to character, and it didn't feel like he was like, I don't know, maybe unlike Topanga, like what I already said, didn't feel like he was like looking down. He just wanted Maya and Farkle to be punished for what they did, and I guess Riley too in the end, because it turns out she was part of it. So yeah, Lucas felt true to character, and Zay, I enjoyed his comic relief moments coming into the episode with him being on trial with the whole Robin Hood lunch thing. I thought that was kind of funny, and then his exorcism bit of getting rid of the demons. I really like that. And then Corey is probably like, I really liked how Ben portrayed Corey in this episode. I liked the lesson I liked what Corey's lesson, what he was teaching and saying, and Ben's performance was great throughout the episode. Like he felt like Corey this episode. And on like I have a positive with Topanga too, because Corey and Topanga had moments together this episode, kind of bouncing off each other, and so I like those moments, and they felt like a true couple and real parents, and also just classic Corey and Topanga. I also really liked the final scene of the episode that only had the two of them, with them like just kind of conferring with each other about like I guess what happened to the day, and this was just a simple way, subtle, to summarize and wrap up the episode. And then Augie walking in with his his thing again that was just gold, and then them just their honest kind of reaction / decision to just deal with it tomorrow. So yeah, I like that. And then I guess speaking of Augie, I like seeing Augie at school, a change of scenery for him.
Yep.
Meeting Emma, I guess he has a triangle of his own.
Yeah.
And then I guess giving him a bully, like I guess a Harley, kind of adds another layer. Like how will he? I don't know if they're gonna bring him back, but how will he deal with that? And then I guess I also just a little thing I liked how Riley, Farkle, and Maya were like all together this episode. Like the way Riley joins them, and like I really love the times when they're like their trio, Three Musketeers type of friendship.
Oh, okay.
So I just enjoyed that. Yeah. And and I also liked to call back. I like the Corey and Topanga moments, both like the final scene and also at the table. When they kind of bounced off each other with like, and then Riley's, and then I like the little moment from Topanga. Oh, what a relief! I thought she was a mime or something. That was kind of thing. So, yeah, I think that's it right now.
Okay. I agree with a lot of positives. So yeah, I had the Exorcist thing with Zay. That was so funny. Oh my gosh. Good job, Zay. That was like actually really creepy, but like funny.
Yeah.
You did a really good job. And then I also like the change of scenery and actually seeing Augie's class, seeing his teacher, and meeting Emma as well. And the bully, I don't know, it'll be interesting if, it's gonna be his like Harley, but I kind of saw him as just like a one episode type of thing. And then I do like, I liked seeing more of Topanga in this episode because like I don't think we see her enough really. Like a lot of times she's just there like for like one scene or but especially, and I do like to see her as like a lawyer, because you don't really get to see that at all. She's a lawyer, but there's never scenes of her at work, or she doesn't really talk about work at home. So I like when I get to see like a little glimpse of her actually being a lawyer, because you don't really see that. And then I kind of liked when she was like, when Corey was talking about like, oh, we need, like at the dinner table when they need, I think he was like describing like we need a certain person, and then she started like cracking her like knuckles. I thought that was really funny. It's like, oh yeah, and then at the end when Augie came in dressed as Topanga and their reaction, like that was just awesome. and Augie looked really cute as a girl.
Yeah.
So
I think he's in the running with Sean as who looks the best as a girl.
yeah. Oh my gosh, these boys on these shows, they all have to end up dressing like women at a certain point. It's so funny. It's like a rite of passage. I think like Boy Meets World or Girl Meets World, like the boys have to end up dressing like girls in one episode or something.
It'd be interesting to see. This is off topic. It'd be interesting to see Riley and Maya try to understand guys and dress up as guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
How that would work. I don't know.
Yeah. So that was about it. I didn't really have any. My only final thought was like I already mentioned it was like how just the episode was probably filmed earlier, and just because of Farkle's turtleneck and stuff. So I don't like when they don't air them in order. Like I want them to be aired in like the proper story order because I feel that just messes things up.
Yeah, that's my wish for season 3. Yeah.
It's like really like we have to like go and figure like stuff out. Like no other show does that. No other show just like airs episodes randomly and then like, okay guys, you have to figure out the correct order. No. So I'll let you say your final thoughts.
Yeah, I'll start with the same one you just did. Like, it definitely looks like this was an episode that was supposed to be earlier with Farkle's turtleneck. And even looking at Maya's outfit, this looked like an episode that was supposed to air pre-hurricane, before Sean bought her all that clothes. Mm-hmm. And then with Riley had her curly hair again. So.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And something about her outfits, her floral prints seemed like it called back on her younger, like last season and stuff. So yeah, I wish they would just air it.
Yeah, jeez. I should say that next time, like if I ever go to a taping, like because sometimes they'll like let people ask questions. I'll be like, well, it's not really a question, but it's a request.
I want to know if it's Disney, the channel, or if it's the writers. Like, I'm guessing it's the network. I'm guessing it's the network who chooses the order. But, yeah.
Well, I would hope that they would have a say.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I would think that, like, the show, the executive producers would be like, this is the order we want the shows. Air them. Air them in this way. Like, but that'd be like a good question too to ask, like maybe not a request, but just be like, who decides the order of, the episodes airing?
Yeah, on Twitter or something.
Even though I asked them questions at the GMW writers and they've never answered any of them.
I know. I think I've asked a couple too, and they never answer me. So
one of them I asked, which like I asked like last year. It was like, are you guys ever gonna have like a gay character, like LGBT character or something like that? I asked that last year, like a long time ago, like last year, and then like just recently, I think they said something about there might be a possibility or something. I heard something about that, and I was like, dang it, I asked that, and you didn't respond to my question.
I think Rowan would be down for that. I think I read or saw an interview with her saying something. She wants that.
Oh yeah, I think that's why it got brought up, because of her saying that like she's like queer or whatever. But yeah, because like I noticed that like in Boy Meets World there was never any of LGBTQ characters, so I thought maybe they could do that with Girl Meets World, like even like have an adult. Or maybe like a teacher. I don't know, because I know like in Disney Channel there was like one show. I don't remember what show it was, but it was like I just saw like headlines because like they had like 2 moms on one of the shows. Like a Disney show had 2 moms, and it was like a big deal and stuff. So I'm like, hey, they did it on a Disney Channel show, so you can maybe do it on Girl Meets World too, because that's like one topic that they haven't really tackled, but. That's why you watch Degrassi.
Yeah.
Degrassi's awesome.
Yeah.
So
I think I've seen theories. Someone did a video on YouTube, theories of also like a depression storyline with Riley. going through.
Oh, okay. I heard about that.
And I think that would be interesting if they
Yeah.
do it. If they do it well, if they do it right, I mean. But you know.
But yeah, I don't know if they could do it. They can't. I don't think they can go as dark as like Degrassi and stuff. That would just be like way too like. Oh my gosh. Like Degrassi already goes. It goes there. So they're used to like doing stuff like that. But if they went that far on Girl Meets World, it'd be like a little so depressing. I'd be like, oh my god.
Well, Boy Meets World did have its dark episodes at times.
Yeah.
Like not. Yeah.
Which
or
one?
it's realistic episodes, I guess. More not dark really, but
it had the drinking one that was like never aired on Disney Channel.
Yeah. I don't think the prom one it was either.
Oh yeah, because
even though they didn't even end up sleeping together then. So I don't know.
Yeah, but probably because Topanga was wearing lingerie. And it's like, we can't show this to kids. They're in high school. That was a funny episode. Boy Meets World's awesome. Okay.
Okay, I have some more final thoughts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's okay. No, I just like the moment after they tear down the wall. Like, I wish the whole class was standing at that point to leave that scene rather than just the core five.
Okay.
It would have seemed a little more natural. Not that I really cared for that moment anyways, but I just, again, that was kind of a little on the nose. But I kind of wish the whole class was a part of that moment. Just a little thing. And then the message of this episode, I found to embrace your unique selves as well as others, and to learn from others' differences, not to change them. And my thought was, this isn't a new episode for a new message for Girl Meets World. And it is a good message to put out there. But I also think the other episodes they've done that had this message, they did it better. With I Am Farkle, Riley Town, Rah Rah, Yearbook, and even Corey and Topanga. All these episodes did showed this a lot better than this episode. And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I'm surprised how much I actually wrote for this episode, but I guess I needed to vent or something. Yeah.
Okay. Well. Well, I guess that's about it for Girl Meets Commonism. Be yourself, kids. That's the message. Remember that. I think they kind of showed it in an interesting way, by actually showing what it would look like if people just were all the same, when they had the kids saying the same thing, oh my gosh, what's happening, and stuff like that. That way maybe kids can be like, oh yeah, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to,
Yeah.
All right. So let's go to Girl Meets Bay Window. A very emotional episode. I actually didn't cry in this episode. I felt bad, but maybe, like I said, I'm blaming the fact that I'm sick, that I couldn't really pay attention properly. Maybe I should have probably cried because I cried a lot, like the shows. But I did feel bad. Okay, so we'll start with you, whether you want to start with your positives or negatives.
Well, positive is fine for this episode. If you want to start, though, so I can kind of bounce off you. Because, like I said, I found it difficult to write.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so positive. I actually kind of like that Lucas got a little bit annoyed with the girls with their musical. Not because I like seeing him annoyed, but because I kind of got annoyed. So,
that was just weird. Yeah.
The musical number, I usually like when they do stuff like that. I like musicals. I like when people break out in song, and that's kind of dorky and stuff. But in this episode, I don't know, I felt like it was kind of annoying. So I kind of agreed with Lucas. It was annoying because I'm like, yeah, I got a little bit annoyed. So, and then I thought it was really funny where Lucas took out the picture of him and his friends, and he's bigger.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was awesome. It's like a joke that's been going on since entered school. How he just looks older than everyone. I mean, he is older by a year supposedly, but it's just funny that like even back then he still looked older. And then his face like, oh, like he was all disappointed.
Yeah. Like, guys, something's seriously wrong here. I like that line, how he said that. Yeah.
And then I did like the moments with like little Maya when she was talking about her dad and stuff, and not because like I like to see her sad or anything, but I don't know, just to get a glimpse of like how it was back then, and just I don't know, it's just sad. And I think and then when like Maya had her on her lap, and like they were talking about the dad leaving, like that was a sad, touching moment, and I think they did a good job. And then what did I write here? See, I don't even know what I write because I'm like so I don't understand. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, now I understand my notes. I liked the scene when Riley and Maya first meet, when like Maya comes in the window. I just thought overall that was just like a really cute scene, and like then I felt bad when Maya was like, well, your singing is better than like the screaming or shouting or whatever. And it was just kind of like, I don't know, I thought it was just like a really cute scene, and it's it was cool to see like how they first met. Because we kind of got to see that too in Boy Meets World when they did that flashback when like Sean and Corey first met. He's like, oh, we promised to be friends forever, and we're gonna go to the same college or something like that when we're younger. So we saw that, and now we get to see Maya and Riley meeting. So I thought that was cool. And then I like I kind of already referred to it earlier, but when they're talking to their younger selves, even though it's kind of like, how the heck does that happen? But like, how are you holding your former self? I'm like, I wish I could do that so I could like tell her it's gonna be okay. No, just kidding. But I don't know, I just thought it was kind of cute when they were like talking. I thought the little girls were cute too, but I have some negatives about like one of the actresses. But I guess other than that, that's my positives. So.
Okay. I think I liked how this episode took place on the weekend. Like, I think they could maybe do more episodes like that. And yet we still had Corey teaching them.
Yeah.
Both had all the extra students because they're ignored anyways. But yeah, I liked the lesson that it wasn't really a lesson because I already knew it. And then I also liked how Topanga's kind of backing him up, like leave him alone. It's a weekend.
Yeah.
that was funny. Again, I liked it was just a small thing, but I liked Corey and Topanga, how they were written in this episode, and how they felt like Corey and Topanga. And I want more scenes with just the two of them, or storylines by themselves. That's more of a final thought. But anyways, 2 episodes in a row, and I liked how both of them, like how they were together. But back to this episode, I thought this was it was an interesting concept here, and I think for the most part this was a beautiful episode, which great performances for the most part. Some parts were a little over the top, but anyway. But it's just interesting concept of kind of you get the idea of past meeting present meeting future. But also I kind of thought it's not really about them meeting each other. It's more about you take your past with you,
Oh,
and then as you change, um, yeah, as you change and grow and evolve. So, and yeah, I don't know, to kind of comment on what you said about how is that possible to hold your younger selves or to see your future self. Like, the way I kind of took it is,
mm-hmm.
I don't know if I think that was just in their imagination. Like Riley, like maybe they both had it and then they just shared it with each other. We just saw it in a more
Like concrete way.
Yeah, like a just see it happen. But yeah, it would be interesting if that could really happen. But yeah.
Yeah, I guess instead of like a dream sequence.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I thought like Riley wanting to change her room to the bay window is one of the simplest, honest, and just normal ways Grandma Gerald has executed like any message they've done. Like this is just a normal thing. Like I don't know, like I'm sure you did it too. You wanting to change your room growing up or something, and then
yeah,
and so that just felt like it just felt really normal, and then I put in the thought that like she feels herself and her friends changing, and she wants to do something external that emulates that change, and then so as a 14-year-old, the thing she comes up with is changing her room. So again, like I said, just simple, and yeah, you don't need to make it complicated. And anyway, that's as far as I got into the writing. So now I'm just gonna try to go. I have definitely more thoughts. I just.
Oh, okay.
I think for me, I think the episode took off was after that musical number or whatever that was. Like after that, that's when the episode kind of really took off for me.
Oh, okay.
And so and then okay, sorry. I'll try to be anyways, I found it interesting how the differing perspectives Riley and Maya took this episode. With in a way you kind of what we've come to know with the past, you would think Maya would be the one who's open to change and Riley would be.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't think that's completely. I think that's still a possibility to see, because I think I saw some hints that Riley might be a little resistant. I don't know.
I have a clue because I went to the taping of the first episode of third season, but I can't say.
And I kind of just I like the last in the opening scene going into the opening credits. I like the last shot of Riley and Maya kind of just staring each other down. Like kind of like foreshadowing the different sides they'll be on with the episode.
Oh.
And perhaps that's even foreshadowing down the line as well, like in another episode. And I enjoyed seeing how Riley and Maya met, and how they meet Farkle too. Although I think they could have been a little more creative. Like I don't know if I necessarily buy that he's at the Halloween party and they don't know his name. Like I'm guessing, but anyways, just a small thing. But yeah, like the younger versions of them were cute, and I think I liked younger. I think I liked how younger Maya was portrayed a little better. Um, and she kind of nailed the emotion with the dad stuff. Yeah. And what else? And also kind of while they were on the opposite sides with the whole room redecorating thing, they kind of formed that how like only like really the two of them and Corey and Sean can do. They become this one person when they decide that Lucas they did grow up with them, and then we get that musical number. That they kind of become that one person for that brief time. But yeah, I found it weird that Lucas was the only one growing. But yeah. And what else? Yeah, I liked how kind of Lucas called out the fact that like I feel about you, like whatever way you guys decide to tell me, whenever you tell me.
Oh.
That was just that's like seems to be how it's gonna happen. And I think that's it right now. So, do you have any negatives?
I guess I don't have a lot. Just like I actually thought the actress who played Little Riley, I didn't think she was that good. I was like, I don't know. I was like, I mean, Michael Jacobs. Come on, you get pretty good actors. Like that was the best. I don't know. I just didn't think she was that good. I think they could have found somebody a little better. Then I didn't like when like the little Maya. She was like, oh, that Lucas. No, that Maya likes no. Little Maya said that Little Riley liked Lucas like a brother. Like they brought that thing up again, and I was like, oh God, like shut up. And that was about it, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you about the brother thing. I didn't like that they brought that up again.
It's like you still didn't learn anything.
And like kind of the same thing I said about Riley and Commonism. I didn't really like not the present Riley or the future Riley, more like they kind of brought the dumb Riley thing back with when she's bobbing for apples and she didn't.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't know how to lift her head.
Yeah.
Or to lift her head.
Yeah, that's something that like I guess the dumb Eric would do. You know, like Eric, he became dumb later on.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's something that he would be doing. Like.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was like kind of ridiculous. Like really, she's.
Yeah.
You know, you would think she's like a smart girl, and she wouldn't do something like that. But yeah, I agree.
Yes. Not really. So I don't know if it's really negative. I didn't really. Something about it bothered me. The way Maya was before going into the flashback or just coming out of the flashback, how she was channeling her younger self. Something with that, I don't know. I didn't really like that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't buy into it or something. I don't know. So that and what else? I don't know. Like I already mentioned how I don't really like how they met Farkle. Like it could have been. I wish maybe more instead of the Halloween party, it could have been more. That could have been a school scene on the playground or something. But or they could have even maybe used Farkle a little more, like as his younger self. I don't know. I don't know. It's. I didn't really have any open negatives. Just I don't know. I guess little things. And I like, I don't know, some of the emotional stuff I felt like was a little over the top.
Some
Kind
of
of.
the. Oh, okay.
Like melodramatic. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I thought that too.
I don't know.
I was like, maybe because I'm just like tired or something. Like,
Like I don't know, kind of in particular, with Maya, like trying to, I guess, being worried about moving on to high school, and then them trying to convince her. Like, I don't know, it's just something about that, but yeah.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I think that's it. I think of my negatives, and then you have final thoughts or questions or anything.
Oh, well, I thought it was interesting how I don't know if it's I don't know if it's the first time it's happened because there's been so many episodes already, but this was like, an episode that took place like in just one location the entire time. So I thought that was interesting, and it was like not. I don't know. I feel like we see the classroom probably the most, so it's kind of interesting how it's just like mostly the bay window. I mean, maybe there was other ones, but I don't really remember. But that stood out to me because
I don't think there has been, but maybe there has. I don't know.
I feel like I was like, okay, I just wonder if I would have been at that taping and like just staying at that one place. It kind of would have stunk if you were at that taping because like where the bay window is, it's like off to the side. So like I wonder if they even had an audience because it would kind of stink because you don't even get to see the actors because like the cameras would be blocking them because they're like if you look straight ahead, what you see, well now you see the high school, but like it's just a high school and then basically on the side that is on my left, it's the bay window, but it's like all the way to the left, so you can't really see. Uh, so that would have stunk if you were in the audience for that one because you're like, I can't even see them filming. So yeah, because the entire episode they're there. And then I don't know if I read the tweet wrong, but I thought in this episode they were gonna like reveal who Lucas ended up with or something like that. But maybe it's another episode because I thought
I thought it was gonna be something was gonna happen with this episode too.
Yeah, because like they were gonna show the future, Riley and Maya. So I thought that's when they're gonna like say something about like mention Lucas or something. But I was like, did they just lie to us to get us to watch this episode? I mean, we're gonna watch it anyway, but it's like if it's true, like I don't like when they do that. Do not lie. Do not say like, oh yeah, you're gonna find out something and then not have it. Like, don't. I don't like false expectations. So like, I don't know. I just don't like when they say stuff like that. That's not actually gonna happen. And then like I saw the first episode of season 3, and it's just a weird situation. That's all I can say with those 3. Maybe they meant legacy. Maybe in legacy we'll find out. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I feel like
which is Friday. So.
Yeah, and I feel like they have to like. It's just so kind of weird and kind of annoying that like, they have that situation going on, and then for like a ton of episodes, like they don't even mention it, and also because like they air things in different order, it's like they don't even acknowledge it. So it's like, okay, I thought the situation, I thought it was gonna be weird between you guys, and now it's like nothing happened, and like I just want some. I'm not saying we have to figure out who's gonna end up with who, but at least like bring it up again or mention it or something, because I don't like when something that's kind of big. I don't know if it's that big, but something like that happens, and then like the show doesn't even like acknowledge it. It's like, if that happened with one of my friends, it would be really awkward. So
yeah, I think based on what the writers were tweeting about season 3 episodes, I think they're dragging this on even more.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you've seen any of those, but
yeah, it's very like I just saw like what were they saying like about the ski lodge or something like that?
like yeah, Boy Meets World never did this. They didn't have a big moment happen and then not talk about it.
Yeah. They, it kept going. Like when the Lauren thing happened, then they had the other episode when Topanga confronts Corey about the letter, and then they break up, and then she goes out with the other guy, and then she tells Corey to go on a date with Lauren. They didn't have 5 or 8 episodes, and they were back to normal.
Yeah. God, I hated that when Topanga tells Corey to go out with Lauren.
Oh.
And then it turns out she was basically just a test.
Yeah, it was a test.
And then, and Topanga had the habit of testing Corey. I don't know. And the ultimatums, I just hate those.
Yeah.
And I think Corey's mistake was kind of telling her, but at the same time, he wants to be honest. So I don't know. Topanga annoyed me then. But with all her little tests.
Yeah. Not good. I know people usually don't like stuff like that, like a test. Just be honest, man. Because why would you say that? Yeah, go out with her, because he's gonna think you're being serious. Okay, well, if that's what she wants,
Mm-hmm.
But then Corey kind of did that to her when when he told her to go on a date with Sean, that other episode when they were in college and they kissed.
Yeah.
He's like, you guys have to see if you have feelings for each other, and it's like, oh my god. Oh wait, I think there's a comment. Oh shoot, let me see if I can read it before it's over. Let's see, because I usually miss comments that are live. Okay, what do you think the series finale? Oh, this is by Stewie17. What do you think the series finale should be called? I think Girl Meets the Future would be a good title. Oh, series finale? That's a long way.
Well, hopefully it's long.
Yeah. If it's Disney, I heard that they go up to 4 seasons. So after 4, they might need to move to ABC or something. Which would be kind of cool because they'd be a little older and maybe they can do the drinking episode or something, because it would be on ABC. But I guess the future would be kind of an obvious choice. I don't know. I can't think. I'm very bad at titles, so
I don't know.
I'm not the best person to ask. That's
I'm not sure. I can't think off the top of my head right now. But...
Yeah, and then
I might think of something later.
And then he said, "I'd like to see Girl Meets Wonderful Life." Teal Helm would be in it, which he originally was going to play Riley's older brother. And Riley would be shown what her life would be like if Augie didn't exist. She would have an older brother instead if Augie didn't exist. That would be interesting, but I don't think it would happen because,
Well, that's a good concept. So when the shows do that, it's a life concept.
Oh, yeah. I do like when they do that. But I just don't think they would, bring back the...
Yeah, I don't think they'll do that, but what if they have that concept and do a what if Lucas never moved to New York or something?
Yeah.
What would their lives be?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I would actually like to do that in my own life. I think that would be kind of cool. But I can't really do that, so what would it be like if I did this or if I did that?
Yeah.
So thanks for your comment, Stewie17. All right, so that's about it. And
I had a question. You kind of answered it on with the kid versions, but did you have a preference with who you preferred with the kid versions of themselves, the present and the future? Which performance or who did you like better in each of those?
I think I liked the older Riley and then the younger Maya.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah. So
Yeah, there's something with the older Maya I didn't really care for.
yeah, I just didn't really think I didn't really see Maya.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
just
that's
didn't
true. Yeah.
think I didn't think she really like.
Other than the artist thing, I didn't see that either. Yeah.
Yeah, but I definitely saw Riley in
Yeah.
the older Riley. But
And also, I have just to comment on. I don't know if people are commenting on like the time travel element.
mhm.
Like, kind of like I think they have. Like, I think I read some comments like they don't really like that element, and I kind of had like I don't really like going back to what I said earlier. It's not really. I don't think they were necessarily time traveling. I think it was just like kind of just their imagination.
Mm.
Like, for instance, what we find out about Maya moving in like future Maya moving, um,
Okay.
like getting that art deal or something.
Uh-huh.
And there's like I think there's a reason why we didn't find out anything about future Riley, what she's doing then,
Oh yeah.
because Riley has no idea what she wants to do. Maya has her art thing, but even that could still change. Like, I don't think that was necessarily a glimpse into the
Yeah,
future.
that's true.
Yeah, it wasn't a glimpse into the future. Just
It's more like
like
what they
a
think.
yeah, and yeah, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense because
yeah,
yeah, because Riley doesn't really know what she wants to do.
which is normal. Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, I think they both, despite some melodramatic points, I think both the present versions, Rowan and Sabrina, they did a great job at the emotional
Yeah,
content.
definitely like
And,
Maya, Sabrina, her performance. Oh my gosh, she's so good. I mean, yeah, no, especially no, this episode, yeah, they're both really good. So
and
good job, girls.
I liked how the way Riley pulled down the curtain just to start the renovation.
Oh yeah.
Just like, yeah. Uh, I don't know. I also liked how when they let the present versions of themselves followed
Mhm.
the other versions, and how Riley looks back in her room. Like, I'm not I have a feeling all she was doing was seeing what the room looked like,
Oh.
but there could have been more of a nostalgic thing to it too.
Mm.
Like, um, and yeah, I also liked how it was Riley, um, the present and future versions of Riley, who that called the other versions to
Oh,
follow
okay.
them,
Yeah.
which makes sense in a way. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, and I guess it was a cute bit when the four younger versions are watching the future versions, and the future version is saying that the most you've ever been apart is this, like,
Oh.
and both of the Mayas are like, I'm disgusted or something, or yeah,
Yeah.
their reaction was great.
Yeah, I like that too.
Which also kind of goes back, but I don't think it's necessarily going to be. Um, okay. Your screen froze again.
Oh shoot, sorry.
No, it's okay. Like, it could easily be either one of them who's afraid of change, because like Maya was turned off by that by that knowledge.
Mhm.
So yeah, it could easily be Riley next, who's afraid of the next change.
Yeah.
And I think,
Oh.
um, sorry, I just keep thinking of more. I think, oh, what was that thought? Um,
Oh, I wish I could tell you, but I can't. That's season 3.
oh yeah, I wanted to know what the change is in both Topanga and Riley. But yeah. And is
And
it the same change or is it different? Like,
it's a similar change.
oh, okay.
Like mother, like daughter.
I lost that thought that I had. Something. I was just thinking of another foreshadow with. I know what it is. I think I had. It's more of a theory I have on why Riley broke up with Charlie in New Year's, and why she's determined to be just friends with Lucas. Like I think she's starting to be, because she wants things to just stay the same and just be friends. She's scared of like she doesn't want to lose that friendship. And maybe she's a little commitment phobic. Like,
but did she say she wanted to be friends with Lucas, or?
Well, going back to Texas, when she's the first couple Texas episodes,
okay.
She kind of wanted the brother sister thing that, but so I don't know.
Okay.
Anyways, I think that's it.
Okay. So I guess that's it. Legacy is the last one. Season 2. Oh my gosh.
Friday.
Can't believe it.
Coming Friday.
Yes. I don't know when. I'll see if I can do it after show. I'm not sure. I might be out of town. But I'll let you know.
Okay.
But thank you everyone for watching, and Stewie17 for your comments. Please leave your thoughts on the episodes in the comments below. And I will give a shout out. I'm sorry I forgot to do the one from last week. I'll do it the next one because I don't have the video from last week. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye. Have a good week.